I was influenced by these ladies. By the way, they're lovely ladies. Go follow them, check them out, subscribe if you haven't already. So, what did they influence me on? Something called South of Sanity candles. South of Sanity, not to be confused with the Zach Top song. I ordered some of their wax melts and I'm going to share them with you right now. And yes, they are Halloween ish, but as far as I'm concerned, any day is a Halloween set fall day. It's the best time of the year. So I'm going to start with Fairy Tale Forest. Check out the artwork. It's beautiful. The wax, green, purple. And it is magical forest wood, sweet toasted clove, and a hint of pumpkin. So what I get is the clove, but it's a nice clove. Remember Kretek cigarettes? Have you ever smoked those clove cigarettes? They would like knock you out. This is a nice, gentle, soft, beautiful clove with, I think, the pumpkin in the background. And it is very nice. This is what it looked like after it melted. I used these little silicone cups. And it was a deep amethyst color. It was very pretty. And the throw was very, very nice. So clove is the predominant note. It's not like you're cooking a ham. It is very, very soft and sweet. It's beautiful. Plague. Plague. It's just your white wax. And plague, I have that on my warmer right now. It is absinthe, anise or anise, and light vanilla patchouli. This smells like anisette or sambuca. When I was little, my grandfather used to make homemade anisette. And I remember we would always have a little sip of it. It would make you all warm and cozy inside. And this brought back that childhood memory. Um, it's amazing how smells can do that. But this is beautiful. Who knew something called plague would be so nice? So absinthe is a liquor. It's I don't even know if I haven't even seen it around, but it is like anisette or sambuca, and a little bit of patchouli in there, but it is wowza. You know, first one gave me memories of teenagers smoking clove cigarettes, and this one reminds me of my grandfather in the basement in his cellar making homemade anisette, giving us kids a sip. We went to bed early too. Okay, next up. Oh, there was a little sample of Marshmallow Pumpkin. This was marshmallow and pumpkin. And there's like nothing else mysterious hiding in there. It's just marshmallow and pumpkin. It doesn't have a lot of all kinds of spices. It's simple but gorgeous. Thank you for the sample. Next up is, this is 1031, but it's actually called Crow Candy. And its scent notes are black licorice and bubble gum. So, this definitely smells like licorice. And the bubble gum, oh, this reminds me of that. Remember that Bazooka Joe bubble gum, that hard pink piece of bubble gum that had a little comic in it? I must be really aging myself, but remember how it used to hurt your jaw because it was so hard? It smells like that kind of bubble gum with some licorice. It's like, it reminds me of going to like the candy store. It is very nice. Very, very nice. And I didn't know if I would like licorice, but I think this is going to be very beautiful burning. Cranberry pumpkin. Look at the pumpkin. I like the humor. I mean, I found humor. So, Cranberry Pumpkin is, as you could probably guess, tart cranberry, pumpkin, oakwood, and vanilla bean. Let's give it a smell. Ooh, so this definitely has tart cranberry. It is nice because sometimes I think cranberry is sweetened up. I think cranberry on its own is a lovely scent. Yes, this is very nice. With the pumpkin, a little bit of vanilla in there. Gorgeous. I was just so happy with these. Trick or treat. And trick or treat is bubblegum and vintage Halloween candy. So the bubblegum is a little different than in the last one. But it's in this whole same family of like licorice and anise and pumpkin and tart. I'm not saying it smells like that, but it's in that category. It's not too sweet. Yeah, it's going to be a nice one too. Trick or treat. Oh, and the last one, Desert Thunderstorm. Isn't that pretty? So this one I was really excited about trying. It is magical. No, sorry. Back up. Desert Thunderstorm. Stormy petrichor, damp desert earth, and cactus blossom. Where else can you find a candle or wax with those scent notes? Wow. All right, first of all, look at that nice, swirly, pretty wax. Get the floral of the cactus blossom. Oh, and yeah, this is nice. There's a little bit of like earth, air in it, like when the ozone changes after a storm, but it's not heavy on that. The cactus blossom and everything. These things all together are just nice. That is so pretty. I don't know how I came up with these things. Desert Thunderstorm. So that was my little mini haul that I was influenced by. South of Sanity candles. So I think I am inclined to try more and maybe even purchase some candles. These were unusual in the respect that I could identify with each one. It brought back a memory. And scents do that. You know, I had a video about how scents affect our memories and whatnot. But every one I opened up, it took me somewhere. And isn't that part of the experience, is to enjoy the scent, the aroma, filling your house. And if it makes you smile, then it's worth every penny. So that's it for my little mini South of Sanity haul. Plague. Beautiful. Plague. So one other thing I'd like to mention is I have an Etsy shop, as you may or may not know, Blue Luna Craft, where I upcycle jewelry boxes and sell them. And it's something I like to do. It makes me happy, and I love it when I get to pack one up and send it out. It's almost like saying goodbye to one of your children. But anyways, we know that they're the big candle companies. Those are the ones we seem to gravitate towards first because we know them and we're looking for the sales and they're in our feeds. But I want you to consider shopping smaller. You see somebody new coming up or showing up in your Instagram feed or YouTube, take a moment, look around. Something speaks to you. Consider buying from them. For every person who's a small business, who's doing something like this, who's creating, it's a passion. It's not just a corporation. It's somebody who, is up late at night, melting wax, updating their Etsy, their Instagram, whatever. And I think we need to support them. Not saying don't buy from the big companies ever again, But I'm going to be doing this more often. I did that with this haul, and I have another haul that I'm going to be speaking about that's also another small vendor, a small company, whatever you want to call it. So shop small.